Bronwyn here again. We are flying towards the end of the financial year. Time has gone so fast and I can't believe that another financial year is nearly over. But as you are probably aware, there is super legislation changes that are coming into effect on the 1st of July 2017. So I have had a few client queries about this still in the last week. So I thought it would be really useful to I just want to share with you the four main sort of changes that are coming into effect to make sure that you're aware, and if there's anything that needs to be done in these last days leading up to the end of the year, that you do have the opportunity to do so. So I've got just four quick things to cover off on today. So the first one is non-concessional contributions. So currently you can contribute up to $180,000 a year as a non-concessional contribution, meaning that there's no tax applied to the contribution made to super. As of the 1st of July, this amount is going to be dropped to $100,000. So $100,000 per year will be your limit from the 1st of July. You have also been able to access the bring forward rule, which means that you can bring forward 3 years worth of non-concessional contributions into 1 year. So with the current rules, that is the $180,000 by 3, which allows you to contribute $540,000 in one financial year, and then you weren't able to make a contribution in the next 2 because you've brought that forward. So this is also, it's still going to be available, but it is going to decrease to the $100,000. So therefore you're going to be limited to $300,000 utilising the bring forward rule. So the $540 you can still get in up until the end of this financial year. So up until the 30th of June, if you wanted to, you could get that money in. As of the 1st of July, they're also going to limit people who have a super balance of $1.6 million or more, limit the contributions that can be made into super. So unfortunately, if you have a balance of 1.6 million or over, you're not going to be able to make non-concessional contributions to super after that date. So again, if you have contributions that want to be made and your super is close to or over that balance, it can be done up until the 30th of June. The second change is to the concessional contributions cap. So concessional contributions are those contributions that are made before tax. So your employer super contributions that go in, and also any salary sacrifice contributions that you make. So there's currently 2 limits for concessional contributions, depending on your age, either $30,000 or $35,000. For everyone, this is being reduced to $25,000 a year from the 1st of July. So if you're making salary sacrifice contributions, it's really important to check what your income actually is, work out how much the employer is going to be contributing, because the cap of that $25,000 includes what your employer contributes to super on your behalf, plus any extra salary sacrifice contributions that you make. So work out how much your employer is going to be contributing in, and then you can contribute the difference up to the $25,000. The third one is the transfer balance cap in regards to pensions. So what the government is introducing, that you won't be able to have more than $1.6 million in a pension account. So if you have a balance in a pension account currently, so it includes existing pensions, that is 1.6 million or over, money is going to need to be withdrawn or rolled back to super accumulation phase before the 30th of June. So you can't have more than 1.6 million balance in a pension account after the 1st of July. So if you're close, it's certainly worth checking and seeing what you need to do. And the last one is the changes to the transition to retirement pensions. So these are the ones that people start when they are still working, and there's tax advantages and super advantages for having a transition to retirement strategy implemented. These have been fantastic up until now, and there is going to still be some advantages of them going forward. However, one of the changes that the government is making, the pension accounts currently, right now, the earnings that they make are tax-free, so they don't pay tax on the earnings that the fund makes. As of the 1st of July, the amount that you have in these transition to retirement pensions, the earnings that it makes are going to be taxed at 15%. So the same as what they are in super accumulation funds. So it just takes away one of the advantages that the transition to retirement pensions had. So if you have this strategy in place, or you were considering doing this, it's certainly just worthwhile having a chat about if it's still worthwhile and if that strategy is still going to benefit you going forward. So they're the 4 main changes that are coming into effect in not too long, just over a week. So if you have any questions around this, or you'd like to have a look at your situation, time is seriously running out. So please get in contact with us straight away, as we can't leave things to the last minute and expect everything to be done. So that's all from me today. I do also have a fact sheet with a little bit more information on each of these changes that I'll pop into the link as well. So if you want to read up just a little bit more information before contacting us, I'll put that link in as well. Thanks. Have a great day.